you taught me how to go into the web browser, and you taught me how to, put in the words roofers near me, and then that's how they pop up the questions. So that's all you, Evan. You taught me that, and I'm trying to aim towards those questions that people are actually Googling to answer those.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we do. We try and come up with little hooks, because you got that 3 seconds to catch them attention. If it's like, hey, my name is Swipe, they don't care what your name is. What are you doing?
Yeah. No, you are exactly right. No, it's I love that answer of me instilling something in you to be able to kind of push forward what it is that you guys are doing with content. I mean, prior to that, I'll ask, what were you doing to come up with content? Because you were making it. So what were you doing before that?
So I was literally getting all the questions that homeowners were just asking me, like, how much is a roof? Or, hey, they don't want a black roof because they think it's going to be hot in their attic. So I'm just kind of literally try and get what the homeowners are trying to questions. And then I just put that into content.
Yeah.
But now I learned how to do it from Google. So now I can just do that.
I love that. I'll also have to turn you on to some ChatGPT stuff that I've even uncovered in the last couple of weeks, where I used to not like ChatGPT, but in the last 2 weeks or so, I've really kind of fallen in love with how quickly it helps me get some of those ideas there, and then I can kind of make them better where I see fit. But no, I'll definitely make sure that I send you some stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I guess because we're gonna be coming to an end of this episode here, what I really want you to be able to do, right, is I really want you to express to anybody that might be watching this that is a business owner, service, but I don't really care what kind of business that they run, operate. Why should they turn the camera on? Why should they press record? Whether they do it by themselves, whether they hire somebody to do it and they invest money and capital into it, why do they need to start?
I would say because it is 2025 and everybody and their mothers uses content. I mean, not content, social media. Social media is the world of life now, and you have to get in the program. You have to get in this decade, and you have to accommodate to this decade and what everybody else is doing. Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Yes, that red light turning on is scary, opening up yourself to the world is scary, but leads is not scary. Money's not scary, but that's my take. Stop thinking about it and just do it. I mean, you're going to see your company just blow up from there.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, it's the adage of you don't know until you try.
1000%.
And I always tell people this too, right? Like I always tell people, like, content isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no matter what, I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody that just can't make content happen for themselves, in whether it be a streamlined manner or they get so much anxiety out of doing it that it comes across and all of that. Like, obviously I don't want your mental health to suffer because you're feeling like you're forced into doing something. Right? But I think, like you just said, like, people are just too scared to start because they're scared of what people are going to say. And this is me giving the Gary V mantra of everything here, but you don't even know until you really get in front of a camera and do it. And I've been doing it for 5 years now.
Yeah.
And every time I turn the camera on, I don't always say everything the way that I wanted to say it.
Yeah.
I have to redo things multiple times.
Yeah.
And I get the feedback from my actual finished videos that people always say, well, Evan, you just make it look so easy.